Hi, welcome to the September update for formerly Cullen Financial Planning, under a new name now, Cullen Private Wealth. A little bit more on that in a short while, but first of all let's go to the markets and give you an update on where I think things are at there. Markets have been very volatile in the last month, 6 weeks or so, as you're probably aware. There's been a couple of reasons for this. One is concern about the growth rate in China, and the other is the potential or looming raise in rates in the US. Firstly, onto China. Everyone's overreacting on China. China is growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and as it gets bigger, the percentage growth rate will always drop. It's an example, I suppose, would be, for example, if McDonald's was to double in size in a year, that would be a massive expansion, whereas if a small cafe was to double in size in a year, it would be relatively easy. As a company gets bigger, you cannot keep growing at the same percentage rate, but the absolute growth is still bigger than it's ever been, and it's a great source of comfort for Australia. In the US, the Fed raising rates is inevitable. It's a good sign because it means the economy over there is doing well and they've got confidence that it's sustainable. Markets really should be cheering that, but markets don't like uncertainty. So that rate rise may well happen this month. I think when it does, it's more likely to be a good sign because it shows that things are going well, and it'll start to remove that uncertainty, and we'll see further rate rises come in the US, but they'll probably be pretty gradual and won't be too much of a surprise to the markets. So I think this current weakness is going to be fairly short-lived. It's quite typical of this time of the year. September, October is historically a very volatile time for the markets. I think it presents an opportunity, and it's certainly not another GFC or anything that we should be particularly worried about. On to some changes in my business, which I just want to indulge and take a few minutes. We've moved to a new location across the road from the old office, down on street level in the old Bank of Queensland site. Majors Bay Road's the address, but the entrance is actually in Trafalgar Street. Lovely big new office, 3 times the size of the other one. I've moved in to set up a business centre with John Cosmos of Cosmos & Co. We're able to now provide accounting services, financial planning services. We're going to have a lending specialist so that we can review loans and make sure that you're getting the best rates possible and saving as much as possible on the lending side. We're also going to have a risk expert that can look at really getting the best structured products for risk and protecting businesses and individuals. So there's a lot going on. The offices are fantastic. They allow us to do a lot more. A boardroom to do proper presentations and things that just weren't available in the old office. So it's very exciting times. The Cullen Private Wealth name just better reflects the change and the upmarket movement in the business. So I won't bore you too much with that. Look forward to providing more details in the months ahead. Thank you.